Hello everyone, how are you doing? You guys doing good too? I'm doing good too. Let's get on today's video session. Here we go. Today we are going to be talking about Sega Nomad Mini, man. So here we check this out. Sonic 3D, Sonic Team Sonic 3D is here. Let's go, everybody. Let's do this. Woo! Okay. Alright. Amazing music stuff, yeah. So today it's about Sega Nomad Mini. We already know that Nintendo is causing a lot of problems with the Nintendo 64 Mini already. I mean, that thing's not even releasing, is it? We're not even getting proper release date for that thing. I don't know what Nintendo's playing about, but it's all sorts of problems we're having. Not only that, Nintendo is also... Actually, that's not Nintendo, really. These two systems are we going to talk about, right? Now, the Nintendo 64 is officially is going to be made by Nintendo. But you need to understand, the Super Retro Champ and Sega Nomad Mini is not made officially by Nintendo and Sega. No. The Super Retro Champ that they're always talking about, yeah? Understand one thing about that thing. It's using Megadrive and Super Nintendo cartridges. When the guy asked him this question, he goes to him, is this product licensed? He went funny. He started looking up in the air. I swear, he did that. Why are you making a product which is not licensed? I don't know how the heck they're releasing that thing. But the damn product is not licensed by Nintendo. Ridiculous. These companies are ridiculous. What kind of scheme they're coming out with this Super Retro Champ, man? Previously, they released a machine called Retro Champ, didn't they? Now they're trying to release a thing called Super Retro Champ. I want to buy that crap. I want to buy that rubbish, man. It's not even a licensed product by Nintendo. Alright? It's not licensed. Now, the Super Retro Champ is not officially made by Nintendo. Okay? It's not made by Nintendo at all. Yeah, we know he's using Mega Drive Super Nintendo cartridges. So what? Who cares what he's doing? This thing, I want to buy it. Stay away from this thing. If you really want a licensed product and you want it officially made by Nintendo, this is not the thing. Nope. I want to buy anything which is not licensed by Nintendo and it's not made by Nintendo. This thing is. Why are they making these kind of weird systems, right? Just as using real cartridges of Mega Drive and Super Nintendo. Who cares, man, about that rubbish? I don't know why people are really bothered by Mega Drive and Super Nintendo machines, man. Why? I mean, it's only, okay, Super Retro Champ only suitable for people who got cartridges, man. If you don't own any cartridges, you're going to end up paying a lot of money for this thing, man. It's only for the fans for Mega Drive and Super Nintendo. The people who already own the systems. If you're not one of them person, you're not gonna buy this thing. So you're not gonna go and buy a super retro champ with no games yet. Is the guy no games with it? You gotta buy the cartridges. I went on, eBay and all that. The Mega Drive and Super Nintendo cartridges are expensive, man. Who could bloody buy them? They're too much. And then, I don't know, man. It's not worth it, man. It's good for people who don't own cartridges already. Alright, anyway, we were on about a Sega Nomad Mini. Now, Sega Nomad Mini is in the same boat. But the thing is about this product. I think Super Retro Champ is made by a company called My Arcade, something like that. See that? My Arcade. If you look at the bottom, it tells you who they are. It's not Nintendo. It's definitely not made by Nintendo, alright? Now, the Sega Nomad Mini, what people are jumping about, let's talk about the original Sega Nomad. It's absolutely a terrible system for talking about one thing. It's one of the world's worstest handle system ever made. You know what the first stupid thing about that system was? Okay, Sega's a Japanese company, but this thing wasn't released in Japan. It was released in the US, United States. Blimey. What the heck? United States! Sega Nomad. I'm about the original one. I remember this thing. When I bought it, I bought it from Telegames. The guys who sell like Atari Lynx and Atari Jaguar stuff. I think the online shop's all closed. I don't think it exists anymore. They sold that system to me, £199.99. Look how expensive that damn thing is. It's really, really expensive. Now this thing is released in the US. It never released in Japan and UK. Never! Or the other way, UK or Japan. No. It never released. It was originally made for the US market. Goodness sake, man, what is going on? And then if you want to buy this damn system, you have to buy through importers. The people who sell US systems. Yeah. Because it's a US system. That's one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen that Sega's done. What the religious piece of crap? Why? Is Sega feeling okay? A US system made in America, and they will expect us to buy that rubbish. Oh man. It doesn't stop there. Now this system, right? I don't know why they always cause problems to that game. It's not compatible. It wasn't 100% compatible with all the games for Mega Drive. No, it wasn't. This system, right? I played about, I think it was about 90% Sega Megadrive games. You know which game didn't work on there? Why after that game every time? Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Sonic 3, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't work in there. So there's another option to mod the system. Now, to mod the system, it plays UK, US and Japanese games. And it does that. It was a switch at the top. You probably remember that old style switches, innit? It plays all three regions on, yeah? It was something like that. I think the switch, if it was to the left, it plays UK and US games, yeah? And to the right, am I wrong? Right? It was Japanese or something like that. Oh, there were three regions to it. UK, US, Japanese. Whatever. Once you got that modded, you got that switch, you could play 100% games now. You could play more games. I think it doesn't play 100% games, something like that. Because when I bought it from that company, they said it plays about 99% or something like that. Then it goes for 99% still. There's no 100%. Nope. Without the mod is 90%. With the mod is 99%. Still 1% on games don't work. Well, most majority games don't work because it's 99%. Now look at the whole damn stupid design of this system. Look at it. It's landscape. Landscape. But one thing, Sega Megadrive console used a cartridge slot, which was right in the middle. This is the same thing what they did on this Sega Nomad. It's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. You're going to soon find out why it's stupid. It's stupid because the cartridges are too big. I understand what Sega was coming from. They wanted to give you a system with real cartridges, but there's no point of that because it's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. It's stupid because the cartridges are too big. Now the middle part where the cartridge slot was, that's already making it big. It's making it big, man. And in the middle, there's a 3.5 screen size screen. It's still small. So a titchy screen in there, in the middle. Wow. Wow, Sega. You gave me a 3.5 screen size screen in the middle. Wow, wicked. It's too big, man. I think that's really big, man. Wow. And then it gets worse. Because if you think about it, if the cartridge slot is already big, because of the cartridge or Mega Drive is really big anyway, and to the left-hand side, there's a D-pad. Okay, direction one. That makes it even longer to the left-hand side. Now the middle part of the cartridge slot is making it big already. Then on the D-pad, it makes it even longer. It doesn't stop there. And you know, to the right-hand side, there's 6 buttons on there. Oh man, I can't take this anymore. D-pad on the left makes it long. The middle part with the cartridge slot makes it large, big as well. And to the right-hand side, the 6 buttons again. It makes it long. The whole damn thing was really long. Absolutely long system. Back in the time, handle systems were made for pocketable. Can this thing go in the pocket? No! Of course not. And with the cartridge slot, the system was thick. It was thick from the side. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, man. It was too long. It was thick. Because of the stupid cartridge slot in there. You know what else they did? You want to power it up, innit? So you can take it outside. But if you just take the system like that, it doesn't work. They gave you this battery compartment at the back, which sticks out from the back. Like crazy. You have to put batteries in that compartment. What kind of stupid system was this? Why the hell would you make a battery compartment sticking out from the back? And you have to put batteries inside that battery compartment. You see, it opens. You see the battery compartment opens. You put the batteries inside it. Then you put the lid down. And then there was like this fitting that goes behind the Sega Nomad. And people are talking about this stupid system on the YouTube channels. The original one I'm talking about. The original one made by Sega. Stupid, man. It's absolutely stupid, this system was. Stick it out of the back. You know what? It's making me laugh. I don't know why I'm laughing. So I'm sorry about that. And you know them batteries? They don't last very long. They don't last very long. Even in the original, like the Sega Game Gear, right? There was, I think there was 6 batteries. On the left are the 3, right to the 3. My gosh. Maybe that was a right idea. It was still too long, the system was. The problem with that machine was the batteries still didn't last very long. Sega Game Gear, Sega Nomad are both dreadfully made. Dreadfully made, man. He used a technology for the screen with, you know, like the tubes we find in televisions. He used that. What kind of stuff technology is that? Doesn't the company even know? If you use these kind of screens, the battery's going to drain quick. That's a Sega Nomad for you, man. A crazy system. What's the point? What's the point buying a handle system which is too long? It's got this stupid battery come up sticking out, and it can't fit in a pocket. It's a really stupid system, man. And it's made in the US. What kind of system is that? Seriously. You know what? I'm telling you. Everything in this system is awful. Do not buy this crap system. Do not buy this original one as well. It's rubbish. And you know the Sega Nomad Mini handle system is not made by Sega. It's licensed by Sega. Guess who's made by? You probably already know. But it's good to know. If you still Retrobit. Retrobit. Now Retrobit has been making Sega Megadrive, Sega Saturn, Sega Dreamcast controllers for Sega systems. They're all made by Retrobit, man. None of them are made by Sega. But they've been licensed by Sega, which is good. Which is licensed. Now the bad thing is that Sega Nomad Mini, is that a good system? I've been watching some images on this system. Yeah? I don't like it. It's still stupid. Why is it stupid? Because the damn Mega Drive cartridges are big. Why are Retrobit releasing Sega Nomad Mini? It's gone quiet, you know. I don't think it's coming out anyway. I hope it doesn't come out. You know what? It's no point in releasing that thing. It's just rubbish. It's rubbish, man. It looks rubbish from the pictures. So they're releasing this Sega Nomad Mini again with real Sega Mega Drive cartridges. Same mistake again. It's crap. Why are you releasing a system with Mega Drive cartridges? Come on, man. The Mega Drive cartridges, right? Look. Okay, this is not a Mega Drive cartridge, I know this. This is a Fujitsu Arrows U phone. Now the Mega Drive cartridge is about from here, around about from here, isn't it? Here, about here, look. About that size. Can you see my top of the finger? Look. It's from here up to here. That's too long. So what happens here? So if this is your Mega Drive cartridge, this is already big. This is where the screen is, isn't it? This is where the screen is. And this is where the Mega Drive cartridge is going to go up. But it's already in the middle, it's big. Now, you got a D-pad there, it makes it long. You got face button there, it makes it long. It's not going to be small. It's a little bit smaller than the previous, but it's still not that small. It's just whole wrong. The whole system's wrong. But you can't make a system with Mega Drive cartridges, man. It's no good. Because the Mega Drive cartridges are big already. It doesn't make any sense. If you look at Nintendo's ideas, right? Let's quickly clarify what Sega Nomad Mini is all about. Again, Sega Nomad Mini is just like the original concept of Sega Nomad. Okay, so again, they're using real Sega Mega Drive cartridges, which are already big. It's going to be going around the top again. Flipping hell, man. What the heck are they doing? Again, in the middle, there's a screen. Probably a bigger screen or something. I don't know what they're doing. And then on the left-hand side, there's a D-pad that makes it long again. Then the right-hand side, there's 6 buttons, makes it long again. What? And what? It's the same thing again. What are you thinking of? You think it's going to be really small? You know they're being clever. Retrobit's trying to be clever. They're calling it Sega Nomad Mini. You know what they're going to do? Just going to make it a little bit smaller. And it's called Sega Nomad Mini. That thing can't be that small, man. It just can't be that small. It's impossible. You can't make it small. Now in this new Sega Nomad Mini, in terms of the width size, it's going to be a little bit smaller. Yeah. But it's not going to be even that small. What Retrobit is claiming. And from the side, it's just a little bit slimmer. And remember one thing. You are talking about Sega Mega Drive cartridges. The Sega Mega Drive cartridges on the side are quite thick. So the Sega Nomad Mini cannot be that slim from the side either. It's everything is small from the original one, but it's still not good enough. Keep on listening. The width is still gonna be long. The side is still gonna be kind of thick. Yeah. And this time, what is improved, there's no battery compartment on the back sticking out. That's not in there. Instead of that, it's got rechargeable ion battery in there inside the system. They've done that this time. But still, this system is not officially made by Sega. It's licensed by Sega. It's made by Retrobit. And the system still doesn't look right. Sega Nomad Mini Games Console is not worth purchase. If you're going to buy this thing, it's still not going to fit in the pocket. It won't fit in the pocket. Trust me. Even the width is smaller than the original games console. It doesn't mean it's really small. Look at the sizes of it. How small does it look? If you even look from the pictures they're showing us, they haven't even got a prototype on there. No. They haven't released even a demo system that they could show to on the events. They haven't made it. You know why? Retrobit knows it's not good. They're not going to make it. You watch. It's not going to release. They're never going to release that Sega Nomad Mini handle system. It's not going to come out. Don't believe in it. Do not hold your hopes for the Sega Nomad Mini games console because it's not going to come out. Look at it's gone quiet. They're gone really quiet about it. I'm telling you right now, Sega Nomad Mini is never going to release. It's gone quiet. If you look at all the videos, even you go on Google and do search engines, there's hardly no information on it. And even on YouTube, there's no videos on it. And all the videos are all old. You won't find any videos on YouTube on Sega Nomad Mini games console. It's not going to come out. Because Retrobit found out there's hardly no improvements in terms of size and the thickness. It's not going to sell. People are not going to like it. And when people buy, and lots of people when they buy handhelds, they like to be them small and portable. You're probably thinking that Nintendo Switch is in the same boat. It's like a handheld system. Yeah, but think about it. That's different. That's different, man. Because that system is playing home console games. Home games consoles. Proper ones. You have Nintendo Wii U games. It's playing games like that. And that's why it's big. That's why it had to be a bit large. Obviously, that's not small either. It's quite big. And still lots of people buy that thing. I don't know why. They buy that thing because even it's large. You know what? The thing about that system is, it's large. It's not pocketable, right? I mean, people buy Nintendo Switch because they take it into like cars and taxis. And they take it into the airplanes. Because it plays real home games, console games, you see. That's the concept of the system. Because if you think about it, if it was just like a normal system, right, which was playing like normal handheld games and just doing emulation, it wouldn't sell that good. It's only selling so well because it's got real home games consoles on there. That's what it is. Because if you keep on releasing systems, right, which don't do home games, console games, yeah, and they're large. Look at how many systems came out. None of them succeeded, apart from Nintendo Switch. You gotta think that. Why is that happening? Look at all these systems. Which systems are all large and all flopped? Atari Lynx 2, Sega Game Gear, Sega Nomad. Tell me about it. They all failed. None of them succeeded. They're all long, weren't they? They're all big. Because they're not real. They don't have home games consoles on them. They were just handheld systems, aren't they? Nintendo Switch is different. Understand that. Why has Nintendo Switch succeeded? Because it's got 3 game modes. handheld, tabletop, TV. And then on top of that, he's got home games console, home games console games, whatever. Home, yeah, home games console games on there. That's why he succeeded. You're not gonna be able to succeed a system, right? Which is just like a handheld system, right? And just doing bare emulation. There was another system as well. JXDs. You remember them? Only the one more I can remember is 7800B. That was 7-inch. An Android based system with Android games and emulators in there. It was too big. That's why it flopped. It's too large. We do understand when we talk about tablet, because it was like a tablet thing, it wasn't really, with like gaming controls on the side. When we talk about tablets, the minimum size will be 7-inch. But no one's gonna buy a system, a handheld system, which is already 7-inch screen size. Then at the side's got buttons. It makes it even longer. And this JXT was gigantic. It's gigantic. JXT was. It flopped. Links 2, Sega Game Gear, Sega Nomad, JXT, various models. How many more do you want? They were all wrong. No Nintendo Switch succeeded. I told you why he succeeded. It's different. It's a different kind of system. He will succeed. They use a different kind of things on it, and people like it. Now, with the Sega Nomad Mini, it's in the same boat. It's not going to do so well. I'm telling you, it's not going to do so well. If that system is going to do well, where is it? Why hasn't Retrobit released it? Well, has anybody got a question to answers? I don't think anybody has. Why isn't it released? Why is it so quiet? Sega is only licensed by Sega. They didn't make it. Sega doesn't care if it comes out or not. They don't care about it. Look, Sega's really bothered about Sega Megadrive Mini and Sega Game Gear. They've got plans for Sega Saturn Mini. They're going to go release that. That's made by Sega anyway. Well, no one's going to put objection on it because it's too big. No one's going to put objection on that. Anyway, this Sega Saturn Mini console will be small. Now, this Retrobit Sega Nomad Mini is never going to release. The problem with this system is using real Megadrive cartridges. And the Megadrive cartridges are already big. What I'm trying to say is that, yeah, using Megadrive cartridges is wrong. If you're using Megadrive cartridges, it's absolutely wrong, man. You gotta make a system, right, without Megadrive cartridges. Nintendo's previous systems, even from Nintendo Game Boy, monochrome, little cartridges, like game cards. They were small. Yeah? And the Game Boy, hold on, was like this. He was this way. He didn't release it in landscape way. He's clever. It's small. Then he released a Game Boy Color. Same thing with a color screen again. Little cartridges. Game Boy Advance. Now that Game Boy Advance it was like this. Landscape, wasn't it? Landscape. They used the D-pad on it and two buttons, two face buttons to the right, and it had short buttons to the top. It was small because they kept the screen really small in the middle. The D-pad, everything was really close to each other. They got that thing right. Now the problem with the Game Boy Advance was there's no backlit. So they released a thing called Game Boy Advance SP. That's backlit. Now that thing was like a laptop. Like that. Portrait mode again. Nintendo's clever. All of these things were using our game cards. Little cartridges, man. Small cartridges. Can you see what Nintendo is doing? And then they go release a Nintendo DS. Again, small cartridges. A game cards, whatever you want to call it. Nintendo 3DS, same thing again. The DS and 3DS were similar cartridges, weren't they? Incredible. Using small like game cards. Nobody ever understood that. Only Nintendo understood that. He made little mini game cards for his handheld systems, and that's why they were small. What is these companies doing? Sega Nomad originally used big Sega Megadrive cartridges, and Retrobit's doing the same thing again. It's too big. It's too big. These cartridges are too big. So this means making a Sega Megadrive portable system is wrong. Is wrong. Why would you make a Sega Megadrive system with big Megadrive cartridges? It's no good. The cartridges are too big. The real Sega Megadrive cartridges are too big, man. It's all wrong, man. You should not be making Sega Megadrive portable systems on Megadrive cartridges. It's wrong, man. I know Sega wants to release something like that, but it's wrong. They're too big, man. This retro bit system should never release, man. They should never release this thing. It's just hopeless. Because the Mega Drive cartridges are too big. There's no point. If they ever want to release a Sega Mega Drive portable system, have you seen them Sega Mega Drive portable systems which were in the August Superstore? They had pre-installed games in them. That's right. That's right. What they need to do, they need to release a Sega Nomad Mini without the game cartridges. They need to do that. They need to do that. Because what I heard from originally, Sega Nomad Mini was trying to come with cartridges again. He was doing that. But then follow up, they were talking about they had pre-installed games. This new system would have came with a Mega Drive cartridge. It's a Sega Nomad. It's got to come with cartridges. They can't release it without the cartridges because it's the original system with a cartridge slot again. But what they've done this time, without even cartridge slot, you're going to have pre-installed games. So what? Why have you got a cartridge slot in there? You need to remove that. You're making a big mistake. The system's wrong. If they want to release the Sega Nomad Mini, they need to remove the cartridge slot from there. And with this, without cartridge slot, this system will go smaller and will go slim. Yeah. And they need to think, how can they make the width small? They need to make that small as well. Small as possible. And the thickness will be slim on the side. When the cartridge slot's in there, it's going to be slim. They need to make a Sega Nomad Mini with just pre-installed games. That's how they need to release it. They found out Retrobit, they know it's not a good idea putting Mega Drive cartridge in there again. And that's why it's gone quiet. And now they're not going to go and release it, are they? So I think the whole project is finished. If it's not finished, where is it? How come they're not talking about it? Trust me, you're not going to get the system anymore. It's over. For me, I'll be honest, a lot of people are not talking about this Sega Nomad Mini. There's no information on it. That's why. But no one's even making a video on it saying that it's never going to release. Why you still believe it? It's going to release. You won't release. You can't release a system with a cartridge slot. It's never going to work out. It was wrong in the original, which Sega made the Sega Nomad. Now Retrobit's wrong making the Sega Nomad Mini in a smaller version. It's still wrong. It's still going to be too big. It's no good, the system is. I think I think it's good if it's cancelled. It's right if it gets cancelled. We need a Sega Nomad Mini to be, the width needs to be small, the size should be small in terms of width. It's if the cartridge slot is removed, it will be slim from the side. They can put pre-installed games, whatever they want to put in there, and they can use a flash drive on there. You can put like more Sega Megadrive ROMs and some emulation programs on there. So I mean, they need to do like that, to be honest. I think in a way the Retrobit Sega Nomad Mini project is cancelled because they was going to make the same mistake as Sega made with the Sega Nomad originally. So there you go. I hope you guys understand about the Sega Nomad Mini. Both of these consoles are just terribly made. Who can't get anything? You know, I don't want to be funny, man. You could just get things, right? And you could start running Sega Megadrive games. Why do you need something like Sega Nomad Mini? It's crazy. You get one of these things and you could just play them straight away. Well, obviously, smartphones can do more, innit? This is if you just start to use smartphone, by the way. They're really good. So there you go. I hope you guys learned quite a lot from my video today. Depth knowledge. So there you go. That's all I wanted to say today. Give me likes, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.